He would come to me in the slack of the afternoon while I waited, knowing he was coming to me. I wondered what he was like when I wasn't with him, how others saw him. Was he different? Did he look into the eyes of strangers and tell them with his eyes that he was harsh and gentle, naive and impatient? Or was he far away, his features sharp, porcelain and dark, his face full in the sun? Was he thinking of me? He would come to me in the slack of the afternoon. It was my favorite part of the day, the time I was most excited. Waiting by my window, I was my own Lady of Shalott. I waited, and people, cars, life passed in the window before my eyes. Time slipped by, and only I was constant, and my lover knew it. Every day brought him to me. While I waited, I listened to Bach. I don't know if I ever loved him. It wasn't important. What was important was that he be there with me, easing the weight of loneliness I carried. I liked him best when I caught him by surprise. For when I caught him by surprise, he couldn't pretend. I'd catch a glimpse of something close to his true self. It was exciting in a frightening way. It was exciting because he hated surprises. He was vain. One day he took me on a trip to a beautiful place, a place he had never shown anyone before. I was flattered. It was a glorious day, and he was giving me his memory, a memory we could rework and share. The winter sun cut through the dormant trees and flickered on our faces like the light of an old movie. I sucked in our happiness, and I was bigger than life. I felt as if this was what I'd been waiting for so long. We spoke of death and of the end of our love. We were solemn. He told me of a place inside him, vast and stark, a place littered with his memories and desires. He told me he had taken me there. We were there, and we laughed. He showed me his secret places, memories from his childhood. The outside world was shut out. We were alone and one. He showed me a sandcastle turret. Inside we went up and up and up and up and up, and we made love. Why we broke apart, I'm not sure. I went to his place for one last goodbye. A goodbye and nothing else. I had waited for so many days. My afternoons were empty. It could have been a happy ending, only if he had been in. As it is, nothing's really changed.